Good morning and welcome to the Bumper Breakfast Show. It's another beautiful day. I'm thanking God for the gift of life. I'm thanking God for the gift of my voice and thanking God for your life that you're watching us this morning as well. Welcome to the Bumper Breakfast Show once again. My name is Teresa Adeyemi and Tom is back from Jamaica. We have gist about that. She went to US, from US to Jamaica for a surprise party. I'm telling you, Tom, so good to have you back on set. I was so happy when I saw you this morning.
Good morning, Tessie. I'm so glad to be back. You know, when you're part of a family and you're not with that family, then you're missing them. I actually miss this family, and I'm so glad to be back here with you, with Rio, with Mr. Fatake. But I understand that it was Rio's birthday and he was not celebrated.
That's him feeling fly.
He was not celebrated. What happened?
Because Rio is a joker. I never even believed it was his birthday. He just said it like that. Today is my birthday. You know, that kind of a thing.
No. We have to revisit. We are going to revisit, right?
Your mom is around.
We are going to revisit that birthday. Yes, we are going to revisit that birthday on the Bumper Breakfast Show. Yeah. So just chill. Jamaica was fun and America was fun. Thank you so much. I had
and you're talking about the ash weather over there.
Yeah. I got burnt because the weather in Jamaica is quite harsh. The sun was really but that's
Nigeria
aside.
is blessed.
Yeah, yes.
The ones that they're always black. Very black.
Not all of them are black, actually.
The ones that we've seen.
What that you say?
Wow.
It's good to have Tom back on the show. I was going to say some patrol and we more the cloud and we build crop something and Raz command.
This guy. Something else.
I better watch what I see Jamaican language because I don't understand anything. But whichever way I want to say very beautiful morning to all our viewers. Then my name is Ambassador Robin Emmanuel Oluwafemi. For a short, you can call me Real, and if you want to write check for me, it's Robin Emmanuel Oluwafemi. Sit down and enjoy.
And our elder statesman is in the house. Morning.
Like you say, Bumblelands.
Yeah, man.
Welcome back. It's nice to have you.
Thank you.
I hope the flight to and fro was without any hitches.
Thank God.
And coinciding today that the international community is recognizing a day set aside for the Palestinians. I am happy that ceasefire is now working in Israel and stopping bloodshed. You? Many happy returns of your
Thank you very much.
People thought
I bet it was a joke.
you were joking. I hope it's not going to get to a stage where, as it happened to Victor, the wife of during his lifetime, he was on stage playing, and somebody Okosuns was his guitar man, and the way he was doing his guitar man, and then he was being electrocuted. It was like that. People were thinking that
It was
a
stunt.
and then the late Sonny
Okusun
looked at it and said, "This shake is different." So I quickly went to
disconnect the light.
disconnect the light. But otherwise, Victor Wifo that we knew that passed on some two years ago would have been gone. So I hope it will not be.
Why are you looking at me?
Look at me very well.
Why are you looking at me?
Anything I tell you, I start to believe.
like we don't have a situation
I believe it.
And then each talent that we have will be in dire need and we say he or she is joking.
I guess
It's nice to be here.
by the time I will tell you guys I'm getting married. This is connect. That is not till we still not believe. The day I come to tell you, yes, I'm getting married.
You see? So when he's ready to get married, how will I believe him?
Oh, I know.
Now you're announcing you want to get married next month. You're getting married next month. So when you finally do it, how will I believe you?
Don't worry.
I might miss your wedding,
You can't miss my wedding. You can't miss my wedding because Baba Breakfast Crew, we have separate things. Separate, please.
All right, welcome to the show. It's Bumper Breakfast Show. For those who are just watching the show for the first time, this is our magazine program where we talk politics, we talk business, we talk legally, we talk economics, we talk education, we talk religion, name it. We talk everything on the set. And tomorrow we're going to the, how will I even put it? We are going to the legal department, legal sector this morning. We're going there because a lot has been happening these days that we've been seeing. And our elder statesman who said it, that he talked about it somewhere yesterday. And so people were against it while some people supported him. But in this life, whatever you do, don't expect everybody to support you. The moment you expect everybody to support what you are doing, then you are a failure. I'm telling you. But once you know some people are against this while some people are for you, then I can tell you that you are making progress. This morning we are fact-checking something this morning about Nigeria judiciary this morning, and it has been recorded that APC recorded judicial victory in every governorship election seat. Even some election that they lost, they went back, the aggrieved members, the aggrieved party went back to the court, and they've been winning court cases at the appeal court, while we have seen many situations, few situations rather, of sitting governors, sitting senators being removed from their seat and being replaced with APC candidates. A lot is happening in the judiciary this time. And that is why we're looking at it this morning from our own point of view, from this round table discussion, or will I say this oval table discussion. This is what we feel about it. And first I'll be starting with our elder statesman. Let him take the lead, then we'll know where we're coming from.
Thank you very much, Tessie. Again, great pleasure to make a few statements here. Usually, it's always easy when you point a finger. In all aspects of life, four keeps pointing back at you, and we always forget. You have the power of the microphone, you are sitting on the bench, or at the bar, or you are an engineer, you are an accountant, you are a president, you are a senator, and all that. Every other person is wrong apart from you. It's a mindset that I think will not all go well, and in specific reference to the judiciary. I'm able to say that the judiciary, like every other institution, is challenged. It's challenged as regards, and I'll pick the most important one last, capacity. It's challenged because they are human, and they can make mistakes. They are challenged because they are overwhelmed. And when a man is unable to sleep with a wife, or the wife sleeps with a dog and all that, it has to go to the judiciary in the manner of speaking. And a lot of these things, what we can settle out of court. And lately, the judiciary is now being pilloried on account of our politics. Politics that we decide from the onset that we are going to introduce tricks into. And because traditionally the judiciary will now be the hope of the common man. So when you have not put your house in order, you have not done things in accordance to the rules and regulations of the game. In this case, the 1999 Constitution as amended, the Electoral Act as amended, even the guidelines of INEC as regards how elections will be conducted, and you have not done it well, and you have forced yourselves to walk in your own little corner, and then a big man or someone who believes that he or she has the upper hand, lords it over every other person. There is disenchantment. We saw that such disenchantment in Kogi. We saw that such disenchantment even before this dispensation in Bayelsa. We saw such disenchantment in Rivers, where the letters of the law were not followed, and somebody just said, Abasope is going to go on, and the others went to court. Or even if they didn't go to court, they fought against your interests, you still end up in court and expect the judges to now sort out all the things that you need to sort out. So Tom brings her home, she brings 4, Tessie brings 6, Rio brings another 10, me that I'm speaking, easy to speak, I bring 20, all in front of the same judge. How on earth do you think that judge that could be infallible will not be compromised one way or the other? How much of technology, how much of, yes, technology I have to say, and the kind of incentives that he should have, that he becomes incorruptible. I like Justice Oputa, Akinola Abuda, Esho. So if you have come and garbage in, you are most likely going to get garbage out. Isaac Ifatuke now then saying that the judiciary is not compromised, then I will never say that. But for every compromise, 1, 2, or 3 that you find, you have other 4, 5, 6, where the same judiciary has made pronouncements that were fair. Now, the bone of contention, therefore, now is the letters of the law and the perception of the law. When people say, yes, this is how it should go. If it's going to be your way and it is going to go a particular portion, then your tribunes, by tribunes, I mean your representatives, at the world level, at the local government level, must know that your voice must be heard. If your voice is not going to be heard, yes, of course, you can tell them. And I know a lot of these big men and women have been told, don't go that way. If you go that way, you are going against logic. We will not support you. Listen to her. If you're not going to support me, after all, it's not necessarily one man, one vote. See what happened in Kano as an example.
Yeah.
Where votes, about 160 something, and they were not authenticated. And people are saying those votes are wasted. Now, who wasted those votes? You had your procedure, you had your party agents, you had people in there, and at that point in time, you did not show any evidence that you were coerced not to stamp. For every unstamped things that you had, it will have been properly stamped and taken in. And if it was properly stamped, somebody can smuggle quite a number of things in there. So, for me, I think we have over-labored our justices, our judicial arm, with things that should not even get to them. I'll give you an example. When I was in practice, there was a case that was taken to court. And believe it, it has something to do with the work calendar. There was a mistake that was made on dates. So, for instance, say 25th should be a Monday, and then the person, threw that slip. Do you know that case was in court, up to Supreme Court level, for more than 30 years? I am talking from personal experience. That was then. Then you can imagine now that every Jack, you and Harry have not done things well, and then it will go on there. The other alternative will not then be. You are not under any enforcement to marry. You can decide if you don't want to marry that. We can decide we don't want the rule of law. And if you now then come together, Rio agrees, I agree, Tom agrees, or whatever. So yeah, let's all go naked in public. That is because we want to show we don't want to do things the way other people are doing. That is our decision. So within an enclave, the whole world will now come and look at us as a zoo, that they can come and begin to check here and there. But we cannot appropriate and reappropriate, like my lawyer friends will say. You cannot now say you want to eat your cake and have it. That unfortunately, is the law. If we are not happy with the law, let's go change it. Let's go change the law. Let's, for instance, say we don't need elections. People are already saying that we have 6 geopolitical zones. Let's, each of the geopolitical zones, get representatives to the center, and we can then take a decision to begin to rotate. But God forbid, Rio now becomes a storm for 4 years or for 8 years, and Rio gets in there, and all Rio just does is just to start to make us laugh. We laugh and laugh and laugh and forget our sorrows. Where are we going to get into? Either way, we are spent. We should therefore be careful. I have said it so many times, and my prayer is that my prayer is that I am wrong. We are driving to a situation where, because we are angry, we begin to drag our judges in the mud, take extrajudicial action against them. It should be avoided. For the sin of 1 or 2, we should not find a way to now just drag the whole thing down. Those would be my hope now. Advice to myself, advice to you, my panelists, advice to Nigerians. Without a rule of law, life will be nasty, brutish, and short, like Tom Scott said. Thank you.
And you know, while we're complaining, the CJN said public sentiment can't displace the law because they see it as public sentiment. But we know what we are seeing. Look at what happened in Kano. It's just like a movie. Tom, how will you react to that?
Well, if you ask me, I may be on the other side this time.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
and this is my opinion.
Okay.
When people start to talk, you know, I think the government should listen. Now, this is me thinking. I think the government should listen, because if they indeed are serving the people, then it should be about the people first. It's a people's thing, really. And yes, in my opinion, it may seem that the judiciary has been compromised, unfortunately. I have watched as events have unfolded in most of these states post-election, and you know, people would say, why are they even bothering? It's still going to go to these people, and at the end of the day, when the results come out, it actually goes to the APC. So you know, people have lost faith and hope in the judiciary. I'm talking about the general populace have lost faith in the judiciary. Now, rightly or wrongly so, that's really not for me to say, but the feelers that I get is what exactly I'm saying now. My eyes particularly are on Ogun State. You know, I'm watching as events unfold, and honestly, I really can't say anything because the case is still in court, but my eyes are wide open